Okay, we're going to look at LIFO under the periodic inventory method. LIFO is last in, first out. The last ones in, or the last ones we purchased, we assume are the first ones out or sold. So let's take a look at the information here. Beginning inventory, 400 units, paid $13 a piece, that's $5,200. We had 4 purchases during the year. These are the units we purchased. This is the cost per unit, multiplied across is 80, 100, 91, etc. You add up your beginning inventory plus your purchases. These are all the units we had available for sale. And this is the cost of goods available for sale. And notice we've put these down here. Beginning inventory plus purchases equals cost of goods available for sale. And notice that these 3 sets of numbers are the same for FIFO, LIFO, and average cost. And that's a good piece of information to know. Now, last in, first out. We had 2,600 units available for sale. On December 31st, we count 700 units on hand in ending inventory, which means they weren't sold. So 2,600 minus 700 is 1,900 units sold. So let's calculate the cost of goods sold using FIFO. LIFO. Last in, first out. November units got sold. 450 times 16 equals 7,200. Well, since we sold 1,900 units, then there's 450. The next 500 came from September. Paid $15 a piece, that's 7,500. That's 950 units. I still have to account for more units. So I sold all the units in June at $14 a piece, and that came to 9,100. Now, 450 plus 5 is 950. That's 1,600 units. The next layer, some got sold, some did not. In March, we need 300 units from the March purchase. So of the 600 from March, 300 got sold, and that means 300 are still in ending inventory. Okay? So the March units, 300, we paid $1,350 each. That comes to $4,050. And here's the 1,900 units that were sold. Okay? 1,900 units sold. And if we add up the dollar amounts, our cost of goods sold came to $27,850. Okay? So now let's go down here. LIFO, cost of goods sold, $27,850. And we know that cost of goods available minus ending inventory equals cost of goods sold. Therefore, cost of goods available minus cost of goods sold would equal ending inventory. And ending inventory, therefore, 37,100 minus 27,850 equals $9,250 for ending inventory. Okay? What I'd also like to do is show you the long route. What we call the proof of ending inventory. We know that in March, 300 were sold. That means 300 of those were still in ending inventory. So March, 300 times 1,350, and we said that equals 4,050. And then beginning inventory, we had 400 units at $13 a piece. That's 5,200. There are my 700 units at a value of 9,250, and so we simply proved that ending inventory is 9,250. Very simple.